Hey, everybody, this is another fantastic podcast. But if you're listening to this on something that is not Patreon, then it's an old episode. If you want the new stuff, you got to go to our Patreon. That's right, patreon.com/JabodyDubs. You guys make it possible, and we love you. Let's do some fucking pod.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another fantastic podcast. Yeah, there's a lot of podcasts out there, but this is another fantastic podcast.
Thank you. Please, guys.
Yes!
Guys. Every time. Thank you.
Internet!
Thank you. We back, Internet. Thank you. We back.
Hello, everybody.
How y'all doing?
It's time to get fantastic.
Another fantastic podcast.
I'm feeling fantastic.
So first things first, we got to thank the Patreon people, especially we're going to give an individual shout out. We're calling you out. That's right, Thomas King.
Tommy, thank you so much for all the support, man. Appreciate you, dude.
Appreciate it,
You
Tommy.
want to slap your mama?
Ow.
Thanks, Thomas. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, dude.
Mwah. Thank you.
Much
Just all the
Thomas.
patrons.
Thank you to
We love all the patrons,
Thank you to all the Patreon patrons. By the way, we've had a rough little month and a half and moving in and all this in real life. So thank you guys for sticking with us.
Mm-hmm.
We have dubs on the way.
Cooking.
It's been long enough. I'm starting to get those messages randomly. It's like, you guys still alive? The
Yeah.
fuck, where are the dubs? They're coming.
It's coming.
So
it's worth the wait.
Special thank you for sticking with us for this long. Now, first things first, got to get this out of the way. I'm best friends with Applebee's.
Apparently.
If you guys didn't know,
Is that a dude or is that the restaurant chain?
Applebee's a dude? Is it a person? I thought it was. I didn't know. Is it
Yeah,
become
my
sentient?
Name's, my name's Apple, B.
Applebee's.
Yo, what up,
Apple, B. Apple, B.
So I was just been on this kick of just ASMR, which is just
We've just
Okay,
been
dude.
fascinated.
Okay, dude. You know what that is secretly code for? ASMR, by the way. I need to
Yes.
go to sleep, by the way.
it's been
Yeah.
taking over.
Sure, dude.
Just
and,
needs to rub one out before he goes to sleep. Some
so
ASMR.
We're working on Guy Fieri, and sure enough, looking up sound effects, I need a grilling sound, and comes up a 10-hour video of straight grilling.
So let me get this straight. So we're doing a dub of Guy Fieri, which is just an endless hours and hours and hours of editing food sounds that now you had to actually listen to hours and hours of actual food sounds.
Yes, and that is
So,
it's very, that's
Jesus
why
Christ,
that's why the
dude.
Guy Fieri videos take so long. They're so hard to edit. We just have to force ourselves to sit down and do it because watching Guy Fieri eat food for that long,
It's insane.
oh, it makes you so hungry. It's so hard to deal with. And then the sounds as well, the ASMR shit, all the
So I got to give it
We
up
gotta
to the
put it-
ASMR community because we need sound effects here in the Jaboody Dubs studios. We need sound effects all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And so now I finally found a use for these things. They're actually helping us out. The problem is the videos are way too fucking long. They don't need to be. I don't need 10
10
hours of
10
chewing.
hours.
I need to go to sleep, by the way.
That's how long it takes me to fall asleep, about 10 hours. So
I don't
thank
need
you
10
for
hours.
uploading the whole thing.
But this is just taking over. They've moved from the. I guess it was big on Twitch first, and then the YouTube. I don't know which.
But
came
then you
first.
realize you don't need to be
YouTube.
live in order to make macaroni sloshing noises in your ear.
Right, but then
Ugh.
Instagram and the Korean ASMR eating, it's just business is booming.
Business is booming?
It blew up.
Check out this chick. She's eating a honeycomb.
Oh, no, not in the microphone. Look at her. Oh, guys, it looks as gross as it sounds.
To be fair, if that was my daughter, I'd rather her be doing that than shoving bowling pins up her asshole.
And the way she's eating it, too, it's very suggestive.
The best one is like, okay, so now
It
that
sound like just sex.
yeah, it
Straight up-
looks it looks like porn
Someone
too.
put a lav mic in the action area that
'Cause
it going down.
the-
That's what it would sound like.
the
dude.
camera's way up high too, so she grabs a honeycomb in the thumbnail and she's like looking up at it, and it's like in her mouth, and she's got her makeup all, and it just looks like a beginning of a porno. And then you're just,
Why
oh,
should she have her makeup on if it's an audio thing?
oh, she's just sucking on a honeycomb. Oh, okay. The gross thing is, I don't know how they get, but they get like the sounds of the noodles. All that sound.
Oh, God,
the
dude,
mouth
that's
sounds.
That's just ball meat, dude.
Gross.
Look at that. She's got so much food.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
she's not gonna finish all. That's just wasteful. That's just wasteful.
I saw damn chomping on a cucumber.
ASMR is so weird, man.
I was about to do ASMR, but I should like start choking. Just
oh, so good. And then
So good.
this sound right here.
Stop it.
What the fuck is wrong with people?
People need it, dude.
I don't get it.
It's
people
crazy,
need it.
man, that people are doing this like full time. Like this is their jam. They just
What's the
fucking
next
eat.
evolution of this? Are people just have no more
what's
creativity anymore?
Oh, it's
Yeah,
just
I don't
like
get-
eating garbage.
What is the eating one for? Is that one soothing as well? Do people find those mouth
That sounds like poop.
that soothing?
That's poop.
Does that put people to sleep?
Dude, it's so weird.
I could just fart in the microphone. That'll help put people
Oh,
to sleep.
dude.
It sounds just as gross.
Fart ASMR? That'd be top tier shit.
Or you might be on to something.
Like
actually.
a chick with like a super
Dude.
thick ass.
You know there is. You know there's fart ASMR out there somewhere.
Well, yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, huh?
I know. I mean, I know it exists
Okay.
because I
Okay.
mean, you know,
Yeah.
it has to.
There's
exist,
definitely
Yeah.
fart videos on YouTube. I forgot who. I think it was H3. They like showed it off. They're like, "Oh yeah, you like that?" They just look at the camera and just those girls that could fart as much as they want forever.
Wow.
They
That's
get
a
just
talent.
free fart.
That sounds like a
Dude,
talent.
there's a fucking this Korean chick just eating like 20 pounds of tuna, just a big raw tuna. Just
I just want to sit here and see if she's able to finish the entire meal because there's no
she's
way.
got enough tuna.
Look,
to
she's
feed.
got pounds of it.
That's seriously like 17 pounds of fish.
That's so much tuna, dude.
That's a ton of fish.
It's so much tuna.
She ain't eating all that fish.
You can get don't you get mercury poisoning if you eat that shit?
Yeah, you'll die somehow.
You're gonna get mercury poisoning in your ear. Listen to that shit.
Oh my god, dude. So yeah, this is what my Instagram feed became.
Why'd you
Um,
mention Applebee's?
Oh yeah,
Because
so,
ASMR, they did ASMR, and I just
Oh.
it's just the way the universe is communicating with me. It's all
Didn't they tweet us?
Applebee's
my
does
favorite.
the restaurant Applebee's did ASMR.
my
That's
favorite.
good. You know
My
the
favorite,
sisters
dude.
got to jump on the hype train. That's good. That's a good one. Oh, you scrimp.
My favorite is these Korean people have made it like an actual profession. And they're like all professional. They got the microphone boosted super loud. And then you see like these random, it's like this black lady.
Amateur
And
ASMR.
I love it. It's like, it's not that loud. And she's just going, yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Like you could tell she just watched one and she's like, wait, hold up. You can make money off this? I eat.
Yeah.
I eat. I'm beautiful. I can make money. Eat.
I'm beautiful.
I can make money while I'm eating.
I can make money. Wow. I just love it.
Sign up.
I remember I sent you that one because I was like, look how professional, like all these Korean ones, and there's just like this black lady who's huge
That
thing
one-
of gumbo, and she's got these giant, long, like 3-4 inch long fingernails, and she's just full dip. She grab a whole baby red potato
Yikes.
and dunk it all the way to her palms, and then
So
pull it
gross,
out and
dude.
suck on it. And go, yeah, they're good.
Yeah, it's like a big ass bowl of like jambalaya and shit. So I guess like the sauce is extra spicy. And I was watching it. She goes, oh, spicy.
Do the thing where she's
Just
like
right in the
she'll
microphone.
rip the shrimp off, and then she goes to go. Like it's so hot, she's go. My mouth's on fire.
Your lips are all inflamed.
What am I watching?
There's just the weirdest
Yeah,
shit.
what am I
dude.
watching?
I don't suggest
But-
you guys look it up because once you look it up, it's all you get on your Instagram.
So out of all the people that are doing this ASMR shit, Applebee's, the restaurant franchise, released some ASMR videos.
Yes.
God.
This chick is eating a giant octopus.
Oh, what was the crunchy part?
He was eating a bone, a human
I
bone.
think he ate the beak of the octopus.
It's a beak.
Dude, it's fucking weird
It's
trends,
nasty.
man. And like, it just makes me think, what other fucking trends are out there I'm not even aware of? I mean, this is just one.
Dude, the
It's-
deep web, bro, it
Don't-
goes deep, man.
Don't fall down the rabbit hole. Be careful.
Damn, they eat
But-
so much.
But we thought it was hilarious that Applebee's did an ASMR video, so we had to share it with the public. So we tweeted it. We said, "Hey guys, you ever need to hear a nice steak being grilled?
You know,
Well, check it out."
Some ribs on the
Like,
the grill.
I guess Applebee's saw that, and it was like, what'd they even say?
We're pretty cool. We messaged a lot, but
You're cool with Applebee's now.
me and Applebee's,
Me and my boy
we go
Applebee.
deep.
me and Applebee's, we're
Me and
real
Applebee.
fucking
My,
cool.
my boy Applebee.
Applebee.
We go back like this.
Me and Applebay, we've been
Applebay.
talking. We've been talking a lot. What did they say? I said, y'all look out, Applebee's ready to take over. And I put the 10-minute version. And I said, nothing helps me fall asleep more than I get a steak on a grill. God damn. Did they delete the reply?
No, you have to open
dude,
the thread.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know how Twitter works.
There
It's
you
the
go.
first tweet I've done on Jaboody Dubs. in
Who
years.
doesn't love the sizzling sound of steak?
I wonder if they know, like, they replied to us, but they don't know our content. What if our content was like really like weird, gross stuff they don't agree with, and they're just like tweeting with people? These companies need to be careful with that, huh? Because people could troll and try to get a reaction, and then Wendy's goes, "Hey man, glad you enjoyed it," and then that guy ends up being like an awful person on the internet. They don't.
Yeah.
I wonder if they like looked into us and they're like, "These guys are cool.
I know.
Who doesn't like the sound of a nice sizzling steak?"
I wonder who that guy is that just runs the Applebee's Twitter.
I think it's like a 20-year-old kid who's kind of given a loose freedom of, the rules. Be like, all right, don't say anything weird, but, you can use maymays and other,
just no fucks, no fucks, no F-bombs or anything like that.
Stick to the maymays.
And, just spread the good word if, like, Markiplier or Jaboody Dubs, per se, were to reply to your tweet. Feel free to engage and involve the community.
Get the name out there.
I figure or it's just Applebee's low-hanging internet clout, because I don't have a lot of followers. I got like 13,000. It's like nothing compared to the spectrum of how big Twitter's have.
Yeah, in comparison,
okay,
how many?
Let's take some guesses. I'm going to say
40,000.
I'm not going to say
that many.
I'm going to say 40,000.
40?
I'm going to say I'm going to hit low. I'm going to low ball. I'm going to say like 15 maybe.
All right.
Damn, you guys have because
Applebee's?
you're ranking that up because I have 13,000. See, like, how big are they if they're going to be tweeting back some guy who has 13,000? I think they have over 100,000.
No, they
Maybe.
don't.
I think they do. Applebee's is a big chain.
Applebee's is the place to be on a Friday night, I guess.
And the survey says, I don't have a drum roll,
Oh,
but
we were way off.
I do have air
Holy
horns.
shit.
Oh, we were way off.
The verdict is in.
Yo, they got fucking...
They're killing it.
600.
500,000.
625,000 followers.
I underestimate
Applebee's?
the power of Twitter.
Is Applebee's even good?
They're trying, like, they're all doing this now. They're all like, their tweets are all funny and like poems and like,
Memes.
I don't know if I like
memes.
this.
Wholesome memes.
I don't know if I like this.
It has to be wholesome. They did some shit about fucking Smash Bros. Didn't they? They're like, damn, these combos are almost as delicious as our bigger, bolder grill combo starting at
Almost as fire as
$12.99.
this bourbon burger that we got on sale.
Damn,
Okay.
King D dropping combos bigger than our big and bold combo.
Two sides. It's almost as hype as the bourbon burger.
And like Arby's is always doing that shit. They have like Goku cutouts of food.
Who
and
eats
shit.
Taco Bell's Twitter's pretty fire.
Taco Bell. It's just funny that there's a guy.
Hey, bro, you following that Taco Bell Twitter, bruh?
that Crunchwrap Supreme May, bro.
You see that Crunchwrap retweet, dog?
Oh, bro.
I just think it's funny that each one of them has a guy who's the Twitter
Yeah,
guy.
that's so funny.
He's
to
the
me.
Instagram guy. And then that is a full-time fucking job.
Oh, remember when we got screwed over on our airlines? Louis insisted on going to Twitter and adding Alaska Airlines, and they replied back, and they tried to make it right, but Louis just said
Louis
the
just
wrong kind of F word.
Louis said the wrong thing, like he does.
He said,
But-
"Oh, really?" He
No,
said
I'm
that
just-
in the post.
We're just fucking around. But it's crazy that these people out here just work. These companies are just trying to get in on the social media. I remember when it first started, it was really big. All these companies were like, "Follow us on Snap. Follow us."
Yeah.
It's like companies like
Let's
Blockbuster.
get Bourbon Burger trending on Twitter.
Yeah, it's like, why the fuck would I follow
Yeah, why am I able
Applebee's
to
on
retweet this?
Snapchat? Like what?
I love it. I love that they're all trying to adapt and keep up.
They're
They
trying.
got to get some. They got to hire. They got to collab with these people who do ASMR eating. You know that.
Dude,
how good of a
wow,
sponsorship
yeah.
opportunity is that?
Oh my
If you
god!
just get to sit there and eat steak all
Oh,
day,
dude. Oh, okay. We need to get a campaign going with Applebee's. We need to at them and be like, all right, we've done ASMR in the past.
So I get into the DMs. of
Yo,
Applebee's?
let's get that 2 meat, 2 sides combo deal.
Yep.
Bourbon burgers.
Yup.
And let's do it live.
Yo,
let's
if
do
Applebee's
it.
gave us 4
Hey.
big and bold grilled combos.
I'm
and we had
serious.
to eat them live.
Fuck yeah.
I'd eat it,
I'll
man.
sell out
I'd
for
do
even
it.
way worse.
I hate it,
That's
but
a
I would.
free dinner.
I'd do it.
That's
I
free
hate
food.
it, but I'd do it. Yeah.
Sucking on in the microphone.
This rib.
You can't. You
that
can't.
when they, ooh!
You can hear that crunch of that shrimp.
Okay, here's the first bite.
You know my favorite part about this bourbon burger? The crispy fries on top.
It's only $12.99.
The bloomin' onion. Dude, we should do it. That might be the beginning of a beautiful partnership. You said you were
yeah.
like this. You said you guys were like this.
I mean, I've never eaten at an Applebee's, but we're close.
But we might become
I've never
fans.
eaten at an Applebee's. Have you?
I have.
I think I
But
have, but it's been a while.
it was a long time ago.
It's just kind of a TGI Friday Chili's
Chili's
sort of.
vibe.
They're all the
thing.
same shit.
Yeah.
It's all the same.
I swear
shit.
they are.
Not quite a bar, not quite Denny's.
Yep. It's like a step up from Denny's, I'd say, but not quite like restaurant quality.
If someone said, "Hey, let's go out to dinner. Let's go to Applebee's," I would think a little bit odd about that person. I think that person's like,
That's their go-to.
yeah, it's like, oh, that's where you go to hang out.
Hey, that's my favorite restaurant.
Oh, that's
Fuck
cool.
You,
I'm cool. I mean, maybe I'm different. I mean, Milton T. Pike is a CPK guy.
Yeah.
You know, maybe there's just that type of person that's like, dude, Applebee's got that loaded potato. Ooh.
Yeah, you never know. Maybe we're just fucking up. Maybe there's just something we're not onto. I don't know.
So yeah, let's get that Twitter campaign
Let's get on
going.
that.
Let's do it.
Speaking of things adapting, Dub It Out is adapting. That's right. Dub It Out is its own YouTube channel. So go.
Dub It Out is alive. It's evolving. It's always moving and going in different directions.
It's back, but it's kind of been on the down low.
YouTube
but
don't want it, but we're
YouTube-
making it happen because
we're
you
shoving it down YouTube's throat.
How can people get Dub It Out?
Stop it.
Pops. Well, first of all, round of applause for Dub It Out because amazing.
It's your
But
favorite.
great question, Pops.
I get that question quite frequently.
I'd say the quickest way would just be type in Dub It Out in YouTube, and I think the channel pops up. But if not, then
What's the channel called?
it's just called Dub It Out.
Dub It Out.
Okay,
And
so
we
got
made a
that real
brand
estate.
new channel dedicated specifically to Dub It Out. There's also a button underneath the Twitch stream that takes you directly to the new channel.
We should
Little
have it in
link.
the new
Um,
annotations.
yeah.
Of
You know what? We'll put a
Dubs.
little link in the description and everything.
Yeah, but
Or the-
it's on the YouTubes. Let me
Yep,
see
yep.
if I search it on YouTube. Does it pop up? It's like such a fresh new channel. It like probably has no search
Has no
engine
traction. Yeah.
optimization yet. But
Yeah.
it's okay. It does
Ooh,
pop
is this
up.
Okay.
Number one.
Okay.
It's got
Let's
40.
hit that sub button, by the way.
Hit that
Yeah,
sub.
hit that sub.
Let me subscribe to
So-
my own channel.
We got 40 episodes out. There's still a couple more we have to upload.
Catching up.
Yeah, we're
Catching
catching up, but soon they'll all be up there. But those are the older episodes. The
But
new episodes
there's
are
new
on.
ones.
So where do I
The-
get that fire? Where do I get that
If you want that new, it pops. If you're trying to get that new,
Yeah.
New episodes.
you got to check out the Patreon.
That's right, folks. We got new stuff coming. So
Ooh,
once we
that's
get all caught up
right.
on that, we're going to get the new ones coming out. So there is your Dub It Out. Everybody's been asking what happened to it. It's back, baby, but it's on its own two legs. In case it crumbles and falls again, it won't take anything else with it.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not going to stop doing it because we love it so much. And we actually did a recent run of Dub It Outs, and we hit like the home
Yeah.
stretch, like prime back-to-back
good.
videos.
Those are real
Really
good.
good videos.
Real good.
The last 3 episodes, the newer ones that went up on Patreon, are all fire. Like they're back-to-back hits.
Fire coming your way.
And I don't know if this is, we've talked about this, but maybe we have different ways to premiere them to get more traction to the people.
Yeah.
Spread the word.
We're going to be premiering new episodes in an edited, clean version live on Twitch. So we'll be tweeting when those happen so we can get people to check it out live, see your guys' reactions. It's
You get
gonna be-
live
it's gonna
reaction
be
with the
good time.
crowd going. It's
Yeah.
good.
I
It's gonna
can't
be a
wait
good
for
time.
that.
It's going to be a real good time. But it's going to be the edited, slimmed down, cleaned up, pretty powdered nose version. If you want the raw, dirty shit, you got to go over that
You
Patreon,
want
boy.
that
So thank you.
uncut? It's on the Patreon.
Raw out your ass.
Oof.
Ouch. Let's see what else. We got a bunch of notes here written down. So the World of Warcraft streams, we're gonna be wrapping that up with the Molten Core run
Yeah, man.
coming up.
Ooh.
It's coming up. We're going to do the
What's-
40-man raid.
We're gonna do
What?
40 people
By the
taking
time-
down a gigantic boss.
Yeah, by the time people
Damn.
hear this, it'll probably be done by now. We'll probably either
Yes.
be successful or, failure. So we'll see. But it's upcoming.
We'll
so
see. We'll see what fucking happens.
Huh.
We'll
Well,
see.
the thing that is cool is with the WoW run, we were doing it and we kept it going, and we ended up doing, what's it called, Skolomance, which is
Yeah.
this level where there's an enemy, drops a
Oh, yeah.
undead horse.
Oh, I heard about
that
yeah.
you can be. Usually, you have to be like a zombie character, undead guy.
It's a rare thing.
If you get it, you can be anyone and you can ride it.
Yeah.
Wow,
so you
okay.
can look like a boss. You can be a giant cow guy on that.
So it's
on
really
that mount.
really valuable.
So very rare as a zero. Someone said 0.8.
0.08.
Damn.
Percent
zero
chance of-
point zero
0.08.
Wow.
0.0, not even 0.8.
Oh, you think it's 0.008?
Wow, it's fucked up.
It's like slim.
fucking-
That's slim to none. You ain't getting it. So don't even try.
So we got that mount to drop, and
Yeah.
one of our party members has been farming that item for 14 years, and he never got it.
Until
Huh.
that night on a Monday.
We're all saying we're gonna delete it. So
Holy shit.
if you guys aren't interested in WoW, it's just a cool little fucking thing that happened. Like literally a lottery winner happened,
Yeah.
and it was
Totally.
live
Oh yeah,
too. Which
I guess
it was pretty high.
that is
fucking
what it'd
great.
be like.
And Milton, being the good man he is, gave it to his brother, who's been wanting that for 14 years.
Could you imagine if Milton was like joking around and accidentally deleted it?
He typed delete and was going to press it.
Oh,
So,
man, I wouldn't even type it. You can't even fuck around like that.
so yes, that run is happening. We're going to finish the fight.
And we're
That
talking
sounds-
about maybe mixing up Mondays too. Maybe we might do like a Path of Exile stream, like
Who
co-op
knows?
style. We're trying to
Ooh.
figure out other things we can incorporate on Monday. So
Who
not
knows?
just WoW, we can mix it up.
So
Okay.
stay tuned. Shit's getting bigger and
Okay.
better. Speaking of shit getting bigger and better, we were working on the art streams for a hot
Yes.
minute, and we've been doing maybe 3-4 of them now, and we had a good turnout. People like
Yeah.
it. I'm glad you guys like it because we like doing it.
It's very
Um,
laid back, a nice place to just sit and chill if you're working, leave it on the background.
Yeah, me and
Yeah.
Damon drawing on the same document live, listening to music, hanging out with the chat.
Just shooting
So,
the shit. It's a
memeing
lot
it
of
up.
fun. Yep.
Long story short, I was on a shitty Microsoft Surface Pro that sucked, and Damon was on an Intuos Pro tablet that sucked.
Yep,
And last time we were going to do it, and his tablet just wasn't working, and my shit was fucking being stupid. So we just canceled that stream, and we did research, and we bought new screen tablets we can draw on. So we made some upgrades, and that kind of upgrade would not be possible if it weren't for the people. So
Guys, thank you
again.
so
We're always,
much.
we're always
Thank
thanking
you.
you guys, but you know it's because we fucking love you.
Can't thank you enough. Oh,
So yeah, big art stream upgrades. We're putting some big upgrades into that. So
Yep,
because we
yep.
love doing it, and we're gonna be doing it more regularly. So why not make the quality as high as possible?
exactly. We want it to be nice and comfortable.
So we got the
Nice
good
and
stuff. We got
comfy, yes.
ourselves some Cintiqs coming, boys.
Can't wait for that.
More upgrades. So many
Mhm.
upgrades going around.
We've never stopped upgrading this thing ever since we started. Putting some coal into the fire. We dedicate a large amount of what we get into upgrades to make your experience a lot better.
Mhm.
That's right.
And that's actually probably the priority over a lot of things. We get new microphones, we get compressors, we get fucking soundboards, all this good shit because your experience is the most important thing.
Yeah, we want it to sound
We
good.
want
That's
it to
fine.
be 10 out of 10.
So even
all the
earlier
time.
today, we were fucking troubleshooting because the mics were sounding a little shitty. So
Yeah.
we went and bought some new microphone equipment. It's coming in.
Mhm.
So I was like, we're constantly trying to make sure it sounds good. I'm like, what's that? What's that little fucking tinny sound? And then I got to unplug stuff, and I'm like, what is making that interruptive when I talk? So we're cleaning up the audio constantly.
What's the
Fucking
next?
constantly.
What's the other big upgrade though?
Well, there's one that I'm sort of pissed about. So we have, for those of you who know behind the scenes stuff, we have every wire in this room of all the TVs, of all everything, going into another room where there's all the computers and all the mixers and all the audio stuff. So there's this giant wad about this thick of just
About
cables.
2 feet.
There's cables running.
Yeah.
So we got these big rubbery fucking construction worker ramps,
They're dope as fuck.
and they fucking stink, dude.
Vulcanized
they
rubber.
smell. They smell so bad.
Dude, they came in. I put them in the house. I opened them in the living room. The living room smelled for like a week. So I got those fuckers out in the sun baking. I guess we have to get like a tub of vinegar and drop them in.
Yeah, we gotta get like simple green and wash them down and just let them stay out in the sun. They have to like
God damn.
defume.
Why do they smell so bad?
It's vulcanized rubber.
That
So
just
when
always smells like that.
yeah, and so like
It's literally construction site cord
Yeah.
hiding material.
yeah.
That's
I was
It's for,
looking
it's
up-
for a forklift to go over.
yeah,
And it
Shit.
smells so fucking bad. I had it outside, and the garage was
it smells like
smelling.
Home Depot.
It did. That's exactly.
That's
yeah.
how
It smells like
That's
Home
exactly what
Depot
it-
up in
yep.
here.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's exciting, and we're gonna have to be. Boys are gonna be getting knee deep in some vinegar pretty soon. Other than that, we're working on the virtual reality room,
Which is turning out really dope.
I cannot wait for that.
I'm so excited about that room.
yeah. For those of you on the Patreon, I've been putting that on the lens a little bit. The upgrades going in. We got the yoga mat, neon green floor. We're gonna mount a camera in
We got
there.
the little sky hooks for the cable. Oh, that is
No stepping
what
on
sells
cables.
it for me. Because whenever we did VR, I used to always get tangled up in the cable,
Oh,
the
God.
headset cable. But now the fact that it's hanging from the ceiling, it's gonna be a lot more comfortable. I'm very excited for that.
It's fucking dope, dude.
Can't wait.
It's a fucking cool setup.
Yeah.
We just
can't
gotta
wait.
have our boy JT the Toolman Taylor come in here
Built
and
some fake walls, put up some green screen, so it's like a corner of the room is completely encased in green. So then that person, when they're on stream or they're in the video, they're just fully immersed
That in itself,
the game.
that in itself is going to let us do some dope shit. Just having another room.
Yep.
Like this is one big green wall here, but to have green walls and floor,
Yeah.
yo, we're gonna do some fucking crazy.
We're
shit
going to do
with the
some rock
stream.
videos that are going to blow your fucking
I
mind.
think,
yeah,
I think
we can
next.
just make our own stage and just run over into that room. And
Impromptu
just put on
dance
it.
studio.
Yeah.
I think next year you're gonna see a lot of experimental weird shit going on with the stream.
You're gonna see us running back and forth from this room and that one a lot.
Could you
on
do
stream.
like an IRL, like you still have the chroma thing, so you have the cameras kind of always moving around,
Yeah.
and then it's, and it swings over to that corner and it's chroma keyed out, so it's like
Oh, that'd be
another
dope.
dimension.
That would be pretty
Oh,
dope.
it's so fucking cool.
It's gonna be fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah.
You guys aren't fucking ready. So VR room, it is coming, and it is gonna be dope.
And there's a lot of cool fucking
lot.
VR games that came out like in
Took
the
the
last
words right out of
stretch.
my ass.
I'm sorry to step
It's
all
co-
over you.
it's happening. There's so many games. We're both
Yeah.
saying the same fucking sentence.
Like-
we
like
haven't
what?
done it in a long time. I don't know. Like there was the Game Awards, and they were saying some game that was the best VR game, and I
Oh,
was like,
okay.
I never even heard of that.
Yeah.
Well, we get to try it out pretty soon.
Even some old classics get updated, like Drunken Bar Fight.
It got updated.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's the one that we haven't touched yet. It's like the CS:GO version of VR. It's derpy, and like you can do the thing where you can grab your enemy's clip so he has no ammo.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I just want to go with all my teammates and pull the pins off their grenades on
Yeah,
their hips
yeah.
and stuff.
While it's still attached to him.
Good derpy fun.
Yeah.
Lots of VR we got to catch up on.
Guys, what a time to be alive. You got the VR stuff. You got Smash Bros. It just came out.
It's good times,
Oh.
man.
Man, that game is so much fun. You guys feeling it, Pops?
I'm
You
liking it.
liking it, Justin?
I
Feel
gotta
that-
find my character though.
That nice glow on me. It's because Smash Bros
Oh.
is out.
It's out. It's on the Switch. It's portable. You can take it wherever you want. It's 8 players. You got all these different kinds of controllers. What a time to be alive.
We had 8 people come over last night. We're
Wow,
fucking doing
an eight-man smash.
Doing
man,
an
it was so
8-player
much
Just
smash.
dudes smashing each other. I like it.
We were
Just 8 dudes
screaming.
smashing it out.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
I'm sure
Actually,
the
yeah.
neighbors were like, what is going on?
Oh, bro, we're smashing.
Dude,
Oh, bro, we're smashing.
dude, double team me, bro.
Fucking smash me. Yo, grab me. Oh, my
Oh,
God.
dude,
grab
don't
him.
let go, don't
grab
let
him.
go.
Grab him. Smash him.
Oh,
Smash
so
him.
Smash him
Dick.
hard. Smash him hard.
Throw it at him. Throw it at him. Dude, we were fucking screaming in here, unlocking characters. It's pretty fucking hype. The new Smash Bros. Is amazing.
It's amazing. And one
10 out of 10.
One thing I really noticed about that game was I feel like they did a really good job of getting the skill gap closer. You know, like how I'm a melee vet, so I say I'm pretty good at it. Pops has never really played it before,
Yep.
but if you came through and played with all 8 of us last night, it was like pretty even.
could
It
find
would have
your
been pretty
niche.
even. Yeah,
Yeah.
like everybody, even if you just picked it up for the first time, you'd say it's easy to pick up.
Yeah. It's
really
fucking
good.
awesome.
I think
I was really liking it.
I think the casual plateau definitely increases the number of players, but when it's like one-on-one, that's where I fall apart because that's when the mix-ups and the matchups and the timings I get thrown off.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's just learning a fighting game, which is like every fighting
Just the timing and spacing.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's like when you look at other games like Street Fighter or Dragon
Yeah.
Ball. It's always fighting games are always spacing and timing, right? But
Yep.
it's like in those games, it's so tight and it's so like perfectly executed. Whereas I feel like Smash Bros is always more floaty and
Totally.
directional because it's like up, down, this way, up, that way, up. Whereas Street Fighter is usually this guy's here. You know what I mean? It's like you're facing each other.
I would say Tekken and those arena fighting games are like the super, like you have every direction you could go, and then Street Fighter's 2-dimensional, right?
Right.
And I think Smash is somewhere between those two.
Right. And then you mean like the Soul Calibers? Kind
Yeah,
of rolling?
yeah, that full 3D environment. There's so much to those games. Those games are fucking complex as fuck, and I get
Yeah.
lost doing that.
And then there's like the arena ones where it's like
Yeah.
over the shoulder.
Never really a fan of the
Oh,
arena
Pokken and all
fighters.
that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
the Pokken.
like those at
The
all.
My Hero Academia game was like that.
I don't think those are super competitive. I think those are very casual fanfare type games.
Arcade.
I think I said
but-
this before. I just hate the fact that you could do like this super amazing combo, or like you could get your input off and do this amazing move, and in an arena fighter, all the person has to do to dodge it is just go
Sidestep.
sidestep,
See y'all.
sidestep. Sorry.
See you later, bitch.
It's like damn.
Soul Calibur's like that too, right?
Yeah,
Fucking
I don't like that.
toss you fucking huge attack.
Yeah, but then that's like it's saying like rock paper scissors, and then the other fourth, whatever that would be, that's the sidestep.
Yeah.
So it kind of
Right.
mixes it up. But anyways, that's fighting games.
But yeah, so we were watching the Game Awards, we were streaming it. So
Oh,
if
we
you were
live
there,
streamed it.
We live streamed the entire Game Awards. It was funny because I was like, oh, yeah, let's just sing a little hour. Yeah, we'll stream for an hour and we'll fucking go offline, get some food, come back. Didn't realize it was 3 hours long and it was just filled with world premieres. I didn't.
Yep.
I thought it was more of an award. It was more of a press conference almost than like an
showcase.
award show.
It's like a mini E3 nowadays.
I feel like it's getting bigger and bigger too, and
Yep.
the companies are getting in on it more and more.
Yeah.
Because I feel next year it'll be like double. Because the year before this it was like, oh, it's kind of there's some games.
Yeah, some cool
but
games premiered, but
this
this
year
one had
was a lot.
some like game breaking stuff, like Mortal Kombat get announced. That was a big
Ooh.
deal. That wasn't at E3.
I was shook. That Mortal Kombat 11 trailer. Oh,
It was gory and fun.
it was gory. It had some great music. A lot of people don't think
Brett.
so. A lot of people are not feeling the
Brett.
21 Savage, but I'm a huge 21 Savage fan, so I was just like,
Straight up. So like for this Mortal Kombat, what are people? I don't even know like what the last didn't Mortal Kombat 10 do a good job of making everybody happy?
yeah,
Yeah.
it was really good.
I don't
it's
think
like-
it was as good as 9, me personally. I think 9
Really?
holds a special place in my heart in terms
Wow,
of the Mortal
okay.
Kombats. 10 was great. I like 10. There were some of the different forms that you could play were more broken than others, so it kind of had the meta kind of shifting towards
Yeah, it wasn't
a couple
that
too much.
balanced, but I just feel like it was just an overall upgrade from 9 in
Honest,
like all ways.
So
yeah, like
beautiful too.
so smooth, like
Yeah.
the way it felt and everything. I was just a huge fan of that. So I'm looking forward to number 11. I'm really hyped for that.
Because this one has like more than one Scorpion. It has the
But
classic.
10
running
had
up-
that too. 10 had the different versions of 3 different versions of the same character.
Yeah, and
Were they actually different people or just different like skins?
just
Skins.
different skins? Like,
Because
you're-
this one
you're
seems
different.
like your actual different like complete Scorpion.
Yeah, I feel like that was how they revealed it.
Is
That's
these are
what they
different
made.
characters?
They made it
Yeah,
look
that
like
they're gonna have the variations return. This
yeah,
time.
but they're like their own
Oh,
person. Like
yeah.
this Scorpion meets the other classic
So
Scorpion.
the classic
they're like,
Scorpion,
who are you?
okay, versus NetherRealm Scorpion fight differently, and they're completely different characters, like Echoes and Smash. Do you think?
it might be like that.
So, yeah,
Because
it's
this
like
Raiden right here is not normal Raiden. He's got like red lightning. Like you could tell he's like a
yeah.
completely different skin. So and they might be different characters
And then
altogether.
they said they were going to announce more shit in January.
Mhm.
I believe it was.
They showed off
January.
Shao Kahn.
Oh
Shao
yeah, he's
Kahn.
pre-order DLC, right?
Yep.
He's looking pretty cool too. I love the way that classic Scorpion's looking though. Oh,
I've always liked Mortal Kombat Ultimate 3 the most.
MK3.
That's still my
Yeah.
favorite. It's like it seemed like when I watch like high end gameplay, it looks so technical. It's so
Mhm.
quick. It's so fast paced. It reminds me of more like a Street Fighter-y. And then Mortal Kombat went 3D. and
Or
I-
Mortal Kombat 4.
Once it went 3D, I kind of
4
yeah,
so
no.
bad. And then it went to the Armageddon phases and the DC versus Mortal Kombat.
we try to forget all those.
Yeah,
that's
that's
the
the-
era that didn't happen.
Yeah, and then NetherRealm fucking stepped their game up and did 9.
Yeah, they're like, we need to reboot this shit because it is dying off.
I'd still like really love to see either the Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter go back to 2D just once and do like a Fighter Z type thing or
Yeah.
something else like really well done animated sprites. I feel like that'll never happen, but
Yeah, I wish the same thing though.
the
some-
3D is
some-
cool, but it's like, man, I want to see like a cool art style again because the 3D is starting to always look the same to me in a
Mhm.
way.
I want like some hand-drawn sprites in the fighting game.
Fuck yes. Yeah, I don't know. That was the biggest reveal, right?
Yeah.
God of War swept Red Dead with the game of the year, which
What
is,
game of the year?
I did not expect that because Red Dead was winning everything.
Red Dead was winning
Mhm.
everything, and then came to game of the year, and God of War fucking took it, boys.
Which
I'm
I mean,
surprised.
God of War is so good as just a game that, and it came out so early in the year, and then it came out against Red Dead.
Mhm.
Yeah, and everybody has just been praising Red Dead left and right. So I'm really surprised. I thought it was going to be the opposite way around, and that God of War was going to get the best narrative, and Red Dead was going to get Game of the Year. But happy with the way it turned out. You
Yeah.
guys think?
That was dope.
I think God of War deserves its title because, I mean, everyone knows Red Dead's just a phenomenal game. Rockstar puts billions of dollars into their games now, so
Yeah.
you see it with all the level of detail.
Technical.
They set like a
masterpiece.
new standard.
But the actual game of God of War, I think I appreciated more from just the aesthetics all the way down to the core gameplay of it. In my opinion, I like the voice acting. Fucking Kratos and Boy are just so fucking iconic.
So good.
Yeah, boy. Boy.
And Santa Monica Studios is fucking an amazing studios.
It's so cool to see God of War come back so strong, too.
Yeah.
Because that game was fucking dope back in the day, and then it started to feel like more of the same, like the beat 'em up style.
They refreshed
Dark
that game.
Souls roll. Ooh. Oh.
Yeah, they started releasing all the handheld versions of it. I was like, no,
So hyped for
make
Thor.
a new God of War.
Can't fucking wait for the next one.
That's gonna be intense.
I want to go back and play it. There's like so much to that game we didn't even see just because we run through games.
They added New Game Plus.
and then side stories, and then there's a lot of end game content too. I
Yeah.
never really wrapped
Those
up.
Valkyries are a son of a bitch.
Oh yeah, that was rough.
I've watched a lot of people struggle with those. It's always fun to watch people rage.
Always.
Those fights are fucking nuts. But yeah, that shit, God of War swept it all. So what happens with Smash Bros. Since it came out literally like the day after?
It technically qualifies for next year's
Really?
Game
Okay.
Awards. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess they want to wrap everything up before it's like Christmas.
Yeah.
It's like the year's considered over. And then next year you got fucking tons of good games coming out. Holy shit.
Fucking a Switch is on the top of my
Resident
fucking
Evil.
Dude,
gift list,
there's
man.
so many games coming out for the Switch. That is the console to have.
Yeah.
It
Now that
is nuts.
Smash Bros is on there, it's like, dude, what the fuck?
Dark Souls,
Smash
Skyrim, Mario,
Dragon Ball Fighters.
Dragon Ball. I mean, there's
Like,
so much good shit on that
I
console.
thought they were going to announce the next Switch, like the Switch Pro, the Switch 2,
I think that's going to be next year's E3.
next year's E3. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
the
sounds about
redesign
right.
yeah.
from all the shitty design faults. You know what? I'm probably going to get it flamed for this, but the Joy-Con sucks.
It
No, I
really,
think everybody
it
can
really
agree.
I
does.
hate that
It really
controller.
does.
It's dumb.
It never syncs. We had 8 people here trying to play 8-player Smash, and this was the biggest fucking headache trying to get this.
I love the
Piece of
concept
shit
of
to
it,
work.
but from a design standpoint, it sucks ass. It's
The
garbage.
concept is fine, but if only it worked, they just
Yeah.
disconnect all the time by themselves.
I bought 2 new sets, and there's always one that's a dud. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with it.
Yeah.
And then I love how quickly the IR sensor bullshit just fell off, or never even took off. They
What
had
was
that
that?
game. They had that game where you had to go.
It's like the
eat
laser.
sandwiches.
Yeah.
Oh, I
it
forgot
reads.
about that.
Yeah, it has. This
It's like
thing
a
that,
remote control.
Yeah, brand new
What?
technology, HD rumble, and we got a thing.
Oh, is that the thing where it's like you can feel how many cups?
No,
or
that's
how
the
many
that's the
ice-
advanced rumble.
Oh,
That's
okay,
the rumble. No,
okay.
there's a sensor here that it's always watching you. They're always watching you through
Yeah.
there.
We see you.
But there was like a mini game where you have to put your mouth like that, and it shows a sandwich. It was like the mini games that
Yeah.
came with the Switch. We
Boy,
never played
does that
those.
sound fun. Pretending to eat.
Yeah, that shit's over with. That shit's just done. I already fucking replaced that. Got a wireless GameCube one.
That is a pretty controller.
These are taking over. These are fucking dope. If you guys got a Switch and you're looking for a nice little GameCube alternative, get one of these bad boys.
the new wave bird.
What's it called?
I don't know what it's called. There's Nintendo Switch wireless GameCube.
Is it official Nintendo?
Yeah, I think some company's doing it, but it's licensed by Nintendo.
Oh, okay, I got you.
So they got it going. They got it under control. You're
Wireless
Gooch
GameCube
now.
controller.
This controller's dope too. They added both shoulder buttons, so
They
it's not
added-
just a Z.
They
Oh.
added
And
Z
then
to both sides.
the fucking C stick clicks, and so does the move stick.
Nice.
So you could technically do like Breath of the Wild, fucking
Mm-hmm.
most Switch games.
Mhm.
I don't think it has the sensor or whatever. Like the
It doesn't have rumble.
Yeah, who
yeah,
cares
that
about
either. But and it runs off double A's, and those usually last longer than just fucking like charging a controller.
If you got that Duracell, just keeps
Duracell,
going
dog.
and
It just
going
keep
and
going,
going.
dog. Yeah, this shit is get this shit.
Must get.
This is like, especially if you're taking your Switch on the go and you're trying to play some Smash.
Oh yeah,
Trying
highly,
to play some Smash.
highly
Smash,
recommended.
You're trying to play some Smash.
Little
If you're trying to play some Smash, then you gotta get yourself one of these.
Don't wait.
Anything else, fellas? What was on the list here? We got notes. Oh God, the YouTube
Oh,
rewind.
yeah.
All right, let's get into
That
it.
happened. Let's get this out the way.
All right.
The YouTube rewind.
So did you guys watch it from beginning to end?
I think I watched like 80%, and then
I think I did the
I-
exact same thing.
I lasted as long as I could.
I tried. I really tried.
I told myself I was gonna hang in there the entire time, but I had to bow out around the
It's-
Fortnite dancing in the forest. I had to close it.
It's got 67 million views.
Look at that dislike bar.
It's got 1 million likes and
Mhm.
5 million dislikes.
Damn.
How do they not? I don't get how a company's so out of touch with its own like culture and like what
Yeah.
people like.
How does that happen?
This is obviously done by like corporate people who are trying to appeal to mainstream like TV, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like this looks like a TV commercial.
It's very safe.
It's a big it's a big TV commercial for YouTube,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But not even Will Smith could save it. Poor Will.
Why did they have to get Will in there?
Oh, don't worry.
Don't tarnish my boy
Don't
Will's
worry,
name
Will
like that.
got money. He got the money. He got that YouTube money. Trust me.
That's what I'm saying. Why do you have to do this? He doesn't need to.
Oh, you guys gonna fly me out to the Niagara Falls and I just gotta say YouTube rewind and look at my phone for 3 minutes? I'll take that money.
I'll do that.
I got Thanos snap.
Okay.
Snap.
I recognize like 2 whole people in this video. There's Ninja.
The one thing I learned, and I always kind of knew, but I didn't understand like the magnitude of it, is how big Fortnite is.
You didn't know?
I knew it was big, but I didn't know it was like my mom and dad knew Fortnite.
It's everybody's
Yeah.
parents. Everybody's, I think, probably grandparents know about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking insane. Look, they even had the
ASMR,
Korean
yeah.
Korean food eating
Yeah.
people.
Damn, it is blowing up.
They just eat, dude. They just grub.
The fuck
I
is
just
going
can't
on?
believe though that YouTube did not think that Fortnite dancing in the forest scene through. Like they didn't think that was gonna hit too close to the Suicide Forest thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
No,
No,
So
Jake.
just me?
Was Jake Paul in this?
No, he's not.
Either of the
but
Pauls?
Nah, they ignored them.
Not hitting too close to home. No, nothing.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know any of these people really. I see.
No,
I noticed a few of the cartoon people kind of look familiar.
I know Ninja.
Casey Neistat.
Casey's in there.
Looking like a caveman. Yep.
But I feel
yeah.
like these are like YouTube's. I feel like Maker is probably like the group. They're Disney basically, and they kind of pick and choose their beauty tutorial people to be in this, so that they promote them. So it's all this like self-cycling thing of promotion.
It's just a big YouTube circle jerk. I
Did
heard
they-
somebody call it. I was like, that's so true.
Okay, yeah. I was like, do they even list everyone? They do list everyone. There's a lot of people in there. Most of the people are like, shit, I'll see on trending. I'm like, what is this? I don't get it.
There's
Bye.
Markiplier.
There he is.
Markiplier.
It wouldn't be YouTube Rewind without my boy Markiplier. Thank you.
You got a
Bye-bye.
very short part. I don't know. Everybody's got a short part. They're trying to squeeze everybody in there.
This scene right here.
The Fortnite dancing. Oh, God.
Nobody else thought that was distasteful because of what happened in the forest earlier this year on YouTube.
Doing a Fortnite dance. With
Okay.
a dead guy in the background.
God
Uncalled
damn.
for.
Ridiculous.
Why would they do that, dude?
Oh, and then the kid
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's very safe. But why would you say people are shitting on it? I mean, people said,
Let's read
"Oh,
the
YouTube
comments.
Rewind," and I'm like, "Yeah, it's gonna be garbage." But didn't you expect it to be garbage?
That's true. I mean, there's never been a good YouTube Rewind, has there?
No. No.
It's always been this. So I
Yeah,
don't understand
yeah.
the outrage. I mean, it's cringe. I get that, but I guess everything's cringe
I
nowadays.
guess me specifically, I'm surprised at just how cringe it can be.
Mm.
They out cringed themselves this year.
Yeah, that's always my thing. Is I can't believe how out of touch like they are. But I don't know. Whenever there's money involved in something this big, shit just goes. It's like Blizzard, right? Once
Yeah.
money gets
Yeah,
weird, then
yeah.
people leave, and then shit's weird focus, and then it just. They're trying to use numbers to calculate happiness.
Yeah, when money becomes a top priority, shit just gets fucked.
when you're
It's-
trying to appeal to the mass audience, it's gonna end up cringy because it has to appeal to everybody, both your mom and to the most edgy kid, and it doesn't never work. It
What I
always-
w- yeah,
you
focus-
can't
exactly.
appeal to everybody, so just be real about it.
So what I would want to see is them interview the guy who directed this. Like, so what do you think about the way it was taken by the people?
Hey,
No
man.
comment. No
Like, What are
comment.
they like? What do you say if you're the guy who like made this thing? It's like literally everyone hated it, and you're
Yeah.
like, well, I
Man.
made this. Then you end up like the Dragon Ball Evolutions guy, where he's just like,
I can't escape this.
oh man, that guy
Yeah.
was getting like death threats in the mail and stuff. It was
Well,
not
it
cool.
did look very produced and looked very clean and looked very edited
It's
very
got some
well.
production quality.
I'll give you that.
That's fine, but just so out of touch with.
Musicals are always kind of a weird thing.
It's hard
Yeah.
to nail those down.
How do you stand by it though, man? How can
Yeah.
you stand up for it, even if you made it? You gotta be like, I took that as one big L. I'm gonna get that big L.
The biggest L 2018 on YouTube, right
I
here.
think the best rewind you could do is like what Video Donkey does, which just highlights,
Show the clips.
his clips that he thought were like influential in the space of YouTube.
Yeah, that'd be cool if they did something like that instead. Showed little clips of the most monumental videos of the year, but that would be all drama.
I saw somebody like that.
Yeah,
I
it'd
saw.
be,
Yeah, I
it'd be
saw
toxic shit.
somebody that made their own like accurate YouTube rewind, and it was like TanaCon and like all that
Yeah,
bad
yeah.
shit that happened, like
Yeah.
the Suicide Force thing.
iDubbbz N-word video.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like all that shit. I was like, now that's a YouTube rewind I want to
Yeah.
watch.
Maybe there's the edgelord version of it, which I'm sure iDubbbz or whoever's going to be
Oh,
working
yeah.
on it right now.
Everything that's not safe. Whereas this is like the safest of safe.
The
This
safe
did feel like
space.
the safe space of 2018.
Yeah, it did.
I feel like 2018 was the year of the safe space, though.
Mm-hmm.
Safe space.
My safe space.
It's interesting. Not to say that that's necessarily a bad thing, but having edge to things makes it interesting. It makes a topic of conversation.
That's why people like YouTube, right? Unfiltered, anybody can do it. And
It's-
then the
it's
people
real.
who rise to the top usually are like, they're either doing something that's a little like, whoa, this guy's breaking the rules.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what just dawned on me? It's that this YouTube Rewind is a proclamation to all content creators to say, if you want advertisement on your videos, you have to have something like this.
You have to have bright green.
You
hair.
have to follow this guideline. Here's your guideline to 2019.
You have to do at least one Fortnite dance in one of your videos.
How long has Fortnite got, you think?
How long did Minecraft kind of really give a good
still,
shot out?
Still going.
I mean,
Well,
it's
Oh,
big,
no.
but it's not Fortnite big.
That Minecraft
But-
was around for a while.
but
Yeah.
will something put the nail in the coffin like the way of PUBG went? Where it's just
I think it has to have that
gone.
cartoony component to it. I think it needs
someone's-
that.
You know someone's working on it right now. Someone's working
The
on it.
Fortnite killer.
Someone's working on a Fortnite sort of Overwatchy looking upgrade. Where
Somebody's
they're
working.
like, we can do this better.
yeah.
It's too big to not have like people trying. I mean, there was that one that was like, was it Realm Reap? No, what is it? It's like some like a fantasy game where they turn into a chicken. and you
yeah,
have to shoot 'em.
yeah.
It's
They
like a
try to
Fortnite.
do the WoW World of Warcraft version of Fortnite.
Yeah, World of Warcraft Fortnite.
and that had like its moment in the sunshine, but it didn't hold anything.
someone's
Oh,
working
man.
on it.
Well, Godspeed, whoever's out there doing that.
But I honestly think if something's cartoony and has a building component, it's going to appeal to that Lego portion of what a 12-year-old boy, is fascinated with. And then you throw in Ninja or someone like that can really take it to that superhero level of, things.
Throw Thanos in there. It's game over.
And then the power of a 12-year-old boy. I mean, seriously, they could really change the world. It's kind of fascinating.
Interesting. Very
Anyone
interesting.
can do it.
It's Wow.
So I was gonna say Overwatch. Speaking of cartoony shit, see the new skins, man.
Man,
I haven't
Overwatch
seen any of them. Can you
is
pull them up so I
going-
can roast them?
Overwatch is going in a fucking weird direction, man.
Overwatch I've never seen, for me personally, I've never been so hyped about a game and then so just like, what the hell even happened in that game?
Well, I think I could sum it up by just saying Blizzard, honest, or I should say Activision. Activision Blizzard.
So they made new like winter skins. I just like every single one. I'm just like, bleh.
So
looks
there are two
very-
new winter skins, and they're a little hint of a furry in there.
Wow, yeah, that's right.
Lucio is
Yeah.
Arctic Fox Lucio, and Zarya's like a little teddy bear.
It's like so the Overwatch started to get so overly cutesy, but when it came out, it was like badass anime
That-
shit.
yeah,
where you're
that's
like,
what
whoa,
pisses
those
me
fucking
off.
robots are shooting at each other. This is fucking sick.
It's
And
like
now it's like bubblegum gumdrop.
Isn't
We're all
Yeah.
little friends.
Isn't this game like designed for like the 25-year-old male demographic?
I thought so.
I think it was until they got the response of the crowd and like
They're like, oh, 25-year-old males are toxic as fuck.
Yeah,
We
they're
need to get
toxic and
kids
call
in here.
everyone the F word. We need to get that 12-year-old boy demo in here.
They changed the world.
let's weed them out. Let's just get rid of those fuckers.
We gotta make Lucio Fox. Let's get him in here. We need to make Lucio Fox.
So now it's getting cuter and cuter. I think all the cosplayers and all the fandom, the fan-made stuff. You know what I mean? The
Cosplay
the
thing?
reception was so just. So
Do you have
this
any
is
other
like
ones?
right up their alley. That
this
Mercy
this
one.
Mercy one is literally the what is it?
The Pixie
Plum Fairy, Gumdrop Fairy thing.
I would have never known that.
That looks just like it does not belong in. Oh.
It looks like an unsexy Darkstalkers Morgan type of cosplay.
Actually, yeah, exactly.
Unsexy Morgan.
Unsexy
yeah, it's
Morgan.
true. I don't know, man. It's like even most of the other skins usually look like, oh, that's cool. Like that looks like Hanzo with snow on him, and he's like got some like kind of more winter gear. But
Winter
now it's
warrior type of stuff.
Like, it's so fucking just like cutesy.
It's like, man, you got a game with a cyber ninja, a dude with a giant robot arm, a walking, talking robot. Like, come on, give me some dope
Someone
shit.
at Blizzard needs to change that fucking company because what they're doing to every game that they're doing right now is just garbage.
They're panicking.
WoW's terrible.
They're panicking.
Overwatch looks weird. Diablo's going in a fucking awful direction.
Is Diablo 3 getting touched? Like,
No, it's fucking dead, dude.
it's just gone.
It's just Diablo Immortal. That's what they're working on.
Oh,
And then not to even mention the way that Overwatch plays lately. Like they keep trying to balance one character, and they end up like unbalancing another. So the game is just never balanced. There's always a new meta, and people hate whatever meta changes. So they try to fix one meta, they change it to another meta. Just a never-ending cycle of just an unbalanced game.
I'm not a MOBA guy by any means, but does League and Dota get that same shit? Like they always get the rebalance, and they're always being like, this character's overpowered. Now this character's underpowered.
it has to because
has
there's
to,
so
right?
many characters.
Yeah. How do you balance a
It's like
character
Smash
roster like
Bros.
that?
How's that game?
I think you just accept the fact that the meta is there's two top tier characters, and that's just the way it is.
Yeah, they'll never be fair. Everyone's gonna always be Bayonetta at those
Yeah.
tournaments, or Diddy
Yeah.
Kong, or whoever the fuck it is now.
Yeah.
I wonder
And
who
if
it
you
is.
balance it,
actually.
then people get pissed.
Oh,
Well, Overwatch is trying to please everybody, and they're making it worse.
because they usually have been always pretty good at listening to people. So people complain, Hanzo's overpowered. They do something about it
And
eventually.
get rid of Scatter Arrow. Get rid of Scatter Arrow. They fucking got rid of it.
That vocal minority takes over, boys.
The power of the vocal minority, man.
2018, the people pleasing year.
Yeah, we got to make everyone accepted, even furries.
Yeah, nobody needs to feel offended. We need to make everybody happy.
Dude, there's gonna be a day where like my words are gonna come to haunt me. Like the furry community is gonna get so vocal and so minoritized that they're gonna be like, you know what you said in 2018 that furries need to identify as human beings?
Yeah.
How dare you, scum! Shame on you!
I am a
They're
unicorn.
gonna come after us with pitchforks and shit.
Dude, I can't wait for my kids' generation to have kids in their classroom with full furry costumes on.
And it's gonna be allowed.
And it's gonna be accepted.
allowed. Yeah.
Your kid comes home and got beat up by a narwhal
Because he wasn't wearing a furry costume.
because he wasn't one.
Yeah.
He has a poster of Sonic Fox on his wall.
what animal are you?
I'm a
I'm
human.
a person. Get him!
Ew!
Get him!
Mammal!
Yeah,
Warm-blooded! Get him!
the Sonic Fox winning the award. I love it. Our live chat was going like, what? And it's like, dude, he'll fuck you up in that game though.
Oh,
You
yeah,
say
bro.
anything you want.
Yeah.
He's gonna-
Talk shit,
You can
motherfucker.
talk all the shit you want.
Pick up those sticks.
Pick
and
up
who's
your
top?
stick. See what happens.
He's gonna do some work. But regardless, if I was into any of that stuff, if I was winning an award presented by, was it Christoph Waltz, I would wear
Yeah.
a suit. Like I'd be like, yo, I'm winning a fucking award.
But in his mind,
he
But you're
won
not a
with that
furry.
shit on.
But you're not
so-
a furry.
yeah, in his mind, he is representing the most like
It's a very-
isolated
in-
type of person you could.
In Sonic Fox's mind, that is his suit. That
That
is his suit.
That
and
is
tie.
that is more him than anything.
Yeah.
It's a suit. That's like a guy winning. I don't know if UFC does awards, but that's like a guy going up in his fucking underwear and shit to win the award. It's like, yo, I'm wearing what I wear when I fuck shit up.
Chuck Liddell, Hall of Fame winner. Give me my award. Come on. Bring it
Someone's wearing
on.
a Speedo on.
Someone's wearing a fucking like this lady's wearing his perfect diamond dress, and the winner is Chuck Liddell. He comes up with his fucking gut hanging out.
his trousers.
I'm a UFC fighter, and I'm super. I'm gonna fuck all you up. And everyone's like, "Cool, man.
That's what he is, man.
Fuck yeah,
Get it,
it's
dude.
true. He's gonna fuck you up.
Accept him for who he is.
It's true, man. I love the fact that he just doesn't give a fuck enough to do that too. So I'm like, on one hand, I'm like, sure, man, fuck yeah. No one can say shit because he's gonna fuck you up. And I saw all the people going like, you fucking button masher. And I'm like, oh man, you're gonna come out with that. Watch the
Yeah,
fucking
nah.
matches this guy does. It's
I mean,
insane.
you cannot deny that he definitely deserves that award.
He had a great Evo moment. He's like, I want to switch sides. No one switches sides. And he fucking won.
That was some smart shit.
Well, I wonder though, what is that? Is that getting in the guy's head?
That's mind games.
Is that an advantage?
It's just like calling a timeout in sports. You're just killing the momentum.
Yeah, it's like if you're going to be at the Super Bowl and you could win by a field goal, the coach calls a timeout right before you kick the ball just to psych you out. Get that pressure in your
You're
mind.
like ready to kick the shit out of that ball, then you got to take that time off. You're like, fuck.
Maybe my footing was wrong.
Yeah.
What if I don't kick it right?
What if he calls another timeout?
There's just more time to second guess yourself. That's all he was doing, just buying that time.
And it worked.
Yeah,
it totally worked.
His matches are crazy. The only thing I saw.
Oh, he's legit fucking FGC badass.
Because I think his was it best
Esports
Best
game?
esports player.
So it was like he does fighting games, right?
Yeah.
And then the other people were like Dota, Counter-Strike,
Fortnite
other
guys.
shit.
Yeah.
It wasn't like just fighting game people.
Yeah. It was every game.
So that's where all the hatred online was coming from, because they're like,
Counter-Strike goes is a more intense game
okay.
than button masher fighting games.
so it's like, dude,
That's-
main stage of Evo is probably one of the most
he won Evo.
pressure.
he won Evo.
Won Evo.
The thing that's crazy about him, though, is that he's not just amazing at one game. It doesn't matter what
he plays
fighting game it is.
everything.
He'll pick it up and he'll beat you in it.
Him and his brother are fucking really good at
It's,
fighting
it's
games.
crazy.
I didn't know he had a brother.
Twin brother.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
shit.
it's fuck, dude. They're just gonna take over the whole thing then.
It
The-
is.
the-
So-
the-
He's amazing at Mortal Kombat. His fucking McCree looking dude, I forget what MK11 or MK10.
yeah.
Aaron Black.
Aaron Black. His Aaron Black is fucking cool.
Yeah, that was nuts.
I mean, the Fighter Z is so fucking hard to play at that level, dude.
Yeah.
It's insane.
He makes it look so simple.
We play with just our friends. I like forget how easy it is to just drop a whole string of combos and stuff and improvise on the spot with shit. It's insane.
And an American that beat what should have been like, Japan's anime gaming, platform. That's pretty big.
He swept it.
It's crazy, man.
He took the win.
Like we said, he deserves it.
And didn't he lose him at a major, like at a different tournament? We're getting
Yeah, I don't know.
esportsy.
But yeah, that was crazy. That shit was blowing up the internet for a minute. He had his minute of fame, and I think
Yeah.
everyone was talking about it too because he was talking forever. He was like rambling. But
Yeah, he made it political. Everybody's like complaining about that.
motherfucker will whoop yo ass.
But speaking
at
of
some
blowing up,
games.
that internet, that Avengers 4 trailer came out.
Mm-hmm.
You guys see that yet?
So I forgot if everybody's seen it, so we don't have to do any spoilers. But everybody dies or whatever.
They say it in the trailer.
I thought everybody went. So those people in this trailer didn't.
No,
disappear? I almost
it's
had to watch the end
half
again.
of the entire universe is
It's
erased.
gone.
Picked at random.
Assumed.
At random, but it's all the original Avengers that were left alive. So I feel like they did that for a reason.
I'm like, man, why don't
Well,
they
we
get rid
don't
of
know.
Spider-Man then? I'm like, fuck.
Not an original.
How
Not
long
the
do
original.
How long do we have to
Not an
wait
OG.
till Spider-Man shows up in this movie?
Well, aren't they
Someone's
working
got to
on
have to get it and click their fingers to get them back.
Well, that's the thing. If you notice the little details, they show who died, and one of the pictures is Ant-Man. And at the very end of the trailer, Ant-Man comes back. So what the fuck?
And they're like, is that old footage? Is that old footage? Is that new?
Yeah.
So it's like, oh,
So
what's gonna
there's
happen?
Wait, Ant-Man died at the beginning of the.
so
this
Ant-Man
one?
got
He
snapped.
disappeared.
He got disappeared,
He
and
got
they
the
show
snap.
it in the trailer who got deceased or who's gone.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end of the trailer, he shows up in his van. He's like, "Hey, I'm right down
Hey,
here, I'm
guys.
Ant-Man."
I'm feeling better. Before I didn't feel so good.
So
now I feel good.
What is this? What is this thing that's going on in the universe?
Gotcha. I need to watch the
Yeah.
Ant-Man movie now. It's the one I
I didn't see the newest one, the one with the wasp.
Me either.
I saw the first one.
Can
the first
he-
one was all right.
Can he make other people small and big too?
No, it's all technology based.
He can make like objects.
Yeah.
grow, because he has like these little discs.
Yeah.
And when if they like he throws them and if they attach to you, then he can like shrink you
Or make you big.
or make you big.
'Cause I'm
yeah.
wondering maybe that's how he got away from not feeling good. He shrunk and maybe
Oh,
I don't
I
know.
wonder.
there's probably
gotta
some
ask those
weird.
Russo brothers.
There's got to be that one trick pony thing that does it that gets you out of it or something.
I have a feeling it's going to be probably a cop out. I know nothing about, the Infinity Wars lore, so I'm going based purely on speculation, but I think it's going to be a cop out answer. Like there's a multiple universe, multiple dimensions
Mhm.
type of thing.
I'm thinking something like that or like time travel. I heard
Yeah.
time travel is a big part of the new movie.
Which I guess would make sense. There's a time stone, so you could just
Yeah.
change fucking everything.
Yeah. Yes. But that's going to be the last Avengers movie, right? Then it's done.
Yeah, I think that's the last Captain America appearance.
Oh yeah, he says he's done.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
he
Sick.
says that.
The end of an era.
but he's been doing that role for such a long time.
But why would you be like, I'm over it? If it's that successful and you just keep on doing it, just keep cashing out.
Yeah, well, maybe he
How
says,
boring.
well, cash is pretty cool, so I'll get back into it.
So how boring could it be? You wait on set all day. Action, cut, makeup.
But
I
it's
really
dude,
love.
you are Captain America.
I
now.
loved
Captain
the
America.
first Avengers or part 1 of the this movie. It was really cool.
I loved all these movies actually.
Yeah.
Marvel always kills it, man.
I'm like actually having a total brain fart of 1 and 2. To me, that's almost one movie in my head.
The very first Avengers movie.
Oh my God, it's so old. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, the first one, that's when the camera's panning around in a circle and the Hulk and the Hawkeye.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that one's old as
With
fuck.
the aliens.
And he
all that
goes
stuff.
Hulk. Hulk goes woof. Whoa, fuck.
And then
smash.
Okay.
Smash. Yeah.
Because, yeah, this last one with Thanos, I was like, in my mind, for whatever, I thought that was the first, and then there was going to be part 1, 2,
There's
3.
Avengers 2, which
So
kind
that
of
was part
slips
2.
in
This
there.
is the final one.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, this is the final Avengers movie.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
And it comes out after Captain Marvel, which also had a trailer, which I did not see.
I saw it, but I don't really know shit about Captain Marvel, so it's like kind of hard to get hype for that.
So she probably has a big role in this movie, is my assumption, is because you would have this movie or Captain Marvel and then this one come out, so you had to kind of follow the actual lore.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's saying that she's supposed to save the day, but I'm like, how? How is she?
How
She's
no?
that strong that she can take out Thanos and all he did by herself?
They
How,
just, need,
Sway?
they just
How?
need that one trick. How do you get out of the not feeling so
Yeah,
good?
how do you do the and not die?
How do you stop the snap?
How do you start feeling better?
I feel better.
I don't feel so good.
I feel better.
Now I feel better.
Not feeling so good.
And then they had the Avengers video game that got premiered.
Oh,
Avengers, it's Ultimate Alliance 3,
Yep.
okay.
which Ultimate Alliance was a good game.
That was
I
pretty
had
good.
a lot of good fun
They're-
co-op with
they're-
that game.
They're trying really hard to make Hawkeye dope.
Hawkeye, not cool.
But from what I saw, the responses, a lot of people were like, "Yes, it's Ronin, the cool version of Hawkeye." I said, "There's a cool version of Hawkeye."
Oh, where's he been all my life?
Yeah,
'Cause he has
don't-
a-
I said, "Stop lying to me.
Because
Stop
he has
making stuff up."
a hoodie and a mohawk.
And a katana.
And he dries off his blade with his elbow, the crease in his elbow.
Or it's his bow is like a sword.
Oh, I think you
I-
might be right.
Or no, he's using a sword.
He's a katana.
Oh, no, it's a sword, yeah.
Shink.
He cuts himself. I was
I
like,
don't-
is this
yeah, I
guy
don't even know
killing
what he's
himself?
doing.
He cuts his arm. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm
Trailer's
getting
weird.
the moisture off my
You
blade.
don't want it to rust.
It's raining, so good luck. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Ultimate Alliance was cool. I had good memories of that one. And was that the one we played a long time
Yeah,
ago?
yeah.
That like couch.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
And
man.
we did that thing where on the couch you had 4-player co-op. We were like, all right, we all pick 3 mains, and then we rotate that, and then you just. I love that dynamic of that game.
That game was fun.
I was waiting for Black Panther game or something to come out. These movies have been hot.
Well, Justin, we got Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry about
Farted
that.
right in the microphone.
Sorry, farted out of my mouth.
Sorry. Tooted right in the microphone.
Toots.
Is that it for us?
Wow,
Wow.
I think that might be
Time
it.
already,
flies, man.
already been an hour. Fuck. Thank you guys for listening, as always. Thank
Always,
you
guys. We
so
love
much
ya.
for your
And,
love and your support.
Happy holidays to one and all. It's the official Christmas season.
It's Christmas. Do I have Christmas music
the
to go out
most
on? I do.
Wonderful
Ooh, copyright
time of
free.
the year.
Copyright free Christmas. Ah.
I do love this music at this time of the year.
Really gets me in the spirit. All
We-
these off notes.
I think me and Jess were talking about streaming on Christmas Eve and Christmas.
Yes.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yes. We ain't got shit to do, so we'll
Yeah.
probably just be streaming,
I'd
hanging
rather
out,
be opening presents with the chat.
hanging out with the real family,
Yeah.
We'll keep you guys posted. Check that Twitter and that Discord.
the
The-
realness.
The Jaboody fam.
Thank you as always. I bid you a good day. Be safe. Be jolly. and be
Shouts to all the
merry.
patrons, guys. Thank you so much for all the support. Really appreciate it. We're putting out that content. We're working
We're
on it.
making big upgrades because of you. You make it possible.
You're the greatest. You're the greatest. You're the best. We'll see you guys.